What do you truly want in life? What brings you fulfillment? What brings you joy? Happiness? What gives your life meaning? There might be lots of things that motivate us, lots of things we pursue, lots of things that we enjoy, but what do we truly want? When I was in graduate school, a professor of mine used to always say, every client you see, every person you meet is looking for the same thing in life. Everyone wants a life that matters and relationships that last. I once quoted that to a friend of mine who said, almost, what people want are healthy relationships that last. Some people are caught in cycles of abuse, toxic relationships, relationships that might last, but do we really want them? And so based on that insight, I altered the quote, what everyone is looking for is a life that matters and healthy relationships that last. Now, as we explore that idea, we began to see that those two items are really two sides of the same coin. One leads to the other. To have a life that matters and healthy relationships that last is really the left and right side of the same pathway. If you have a life that matters, it's because you have connected with people. You've made a difference in the lives of people around you, in your family, your community, maybe even with humanity itself. If you have healthy relationships that last, then you've had a life that matters. There will be people that will remember you, honor you, and cherish your memory when you're no longer here. The lessons that you taught them, the example that you set, matters and will for years to come. The key to happiness, to fulfillment, to joy, to finding what we truly want are the relationships in our lives. To put it simply, what we truly want is love. And yet we have taught love in such a way to actually hinder the process of achieving it. We've created an idea that love comes natural. It just happens. It's serendipity. It's luck. It's something we are entitled to. It's something that should just happen. And this idea has led to tragic results. People who are raised in a family that is dysfunctional, toxic, or abusive, rather than seeing the family for what it is, often turn on themselves, wondering, what's wrong with me? If my mother would abandon me, if my father abused me, if my siblings betrayed me, what's wrong with me? Even if we grow up in a healthy family, believing that love is just natural, we get married and we have a whole checklist of things we are supposed to accomplish. We've got to get the job, we've got to make money, we've got to get that promotion. We want to have kids, we have to buy a house. We take care of the kids, we take care of the house, we're active in the community. We do all the things of life that we are told make us successful and work very hard to do it, believing that what we want most will just come naturally. And then too often, we reach our 30s, our 40s, our 50s, and we wonder what happened. Is this really it? We find ourselves lonely and isolated within our own relationships, sometimes living with a partner we don't even know anymore, because we put time, money, effort, and education into building a career. We learned how to be a parent. We learned how to take care of a house. We learned how to build our financial fortune. And we spent no time learning what love is and how to live it because we thought that would just come naturally. The desire for love comes naturally. The craving for love, the need for love, Everyone is looking for a life that matters and healthy relationships that last. But just like everything else in life, love is a learned skill set. Understanding this leads us to all new conclusions. Love isn't about luck. It's not serendipity. And it wasn't your fault if you came from a family that was toxic, abusive, and dysfunctional. There is nothing wrong with you. It means that your family didn't have the skill set of love, but you can still learn it. This understanding leads families to work at more than building a career, building a house, and building their fortune. It leads to the desire to put time, money, effort to educating ourselves about love and how to live that out, just as we would every other skill in life. We take lessons to learn to play golf. We read books to learn how to build a flower garden. We go to college or trade school to learn to make a living. And all those things are wonderful aspects of life, but it's not what we truly want. We want a life that matters and healthy relationships that last. And the way to do that is to put our time, money, effort into educating ourselves on the learned skill set of love.